Day 270 of the heat wave outside, and just like a couple days ago, my room is a sauna. But still, I have to make a video for you guys because I'm on that YouTube grind lately. And today I have a pretty wacky story about a crazy Karen when I used to live alone back when I went to college. So yeah, make sure to stick to the end because I'm sure you will enjoy it. And before I forget, if you want to be featured on this channel and send in your own story, you can do so by mailing me at rutchbusiness@gmail.com. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So a couple years back, I lived in another town, like in this apartment with shared bathrooms and kitchens. I believe I had to share the bathroom at least because there were like 8 more people in that hallway I was living in. And as you can imagine, that already wasn't particularly great. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I really dislike sharing things with people, sitting on the same toilet as God knows who, stepping in a shower and there's just this big hairball in the shower drain. Yuck. Yeah, it was definitely not a fun experience. But anyways, one day I was walking to the supermarket as I usually did after the lessons were over. And I mean, I had lectures from like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., so a very long time. Anyways, I always went at around 6 p.m. to the supermarket to get some stuff to cook. And as I was walking to the supermarket, I noticed that there were barely any people on the way. Because normally there would be a lot of students walking together with me to the supermarket too, and I would also recognize other people who were living in my apartment building, but like nobody was there, it was all kind of deserted. So I already have this uncanny feeling of not knowing what the hell is going on, and then when I kind of entered that street, where the supermarket is, I see that the doors of the store are closed and that nobody is inside. And I kind of put my face against like the door glass, kind of squashing my nose against it out of curiosity. I don't really know why I did that, probably because I didn't think anyone would see me anyways. Because the whole damn street was deserted and empty, as it was a pretty quiet neighborhood. And like the only thing there were just some houses to the opposite of the supermarket, and that's it. But like when I looked into the door, I noticed that there was this ray of sunlight coming in at the other side of the door, a bit further in the supermarket, and then I looked inside and saw that there was a hole in the wall. At like the side of the supermarket building was this like glass wall, and someone literally just punched a hole through it. And that was like kind of right next to the main door. So I looked at it and literally just looked through the wall at the side of the building. And my reaction was like, Jesus Christ, this must have been some sort of break in or something. Or at least the hole wasn't so big as to let someone through, I would say. But like, yeah, it was at least vandalism. And like, I must admit, I wasn't even that surprised these things could happen here, because it was kind of a shithole if I'm completely honest with you. Like, literally 2 weeks after I got settled, my jacket got stolen, and a week after that, my precious bike got stolen too. And like, I had this emotional attachment to this bike because it was just comfortable to ride it and pretty much carried me all the way through high school, through thick and thin, I guess you can say. But anyways, so I'm standing next to this hole in the supermarket wall, right? And like all of a sudden, I get a really bad vibe from it. Like something bad is bound to happen to me if I don't leave, because there's literally nobody around, and I kind of felt like someone was watching me from one of the houses opposite of the road. Anyways, I also forgot to tell that the supermarket was like on the corner of a street, and this kind of butted me in the ass because here's the thing. As I started walking away from the supermarket, a woman walked around the corner in like her pajamas and bathrobe. Like, I wish I was kidding, but sadly I'm not. And I already felt like it might be bad news, because she literally appeared out of thin air, it seemed, because of that damn corner. And like, I started picking up the pace, right, my walking speed, because I already felt creeped out by that damn neighborhood in the first place. And to my shocking realization, the woman behind me started doing exactly the same. So then I just got this massive anxiety attack because I just didn't know what the hell to do, because this lady is literally after me. There's literally nobody in my vicinity. And like I snapped out of it when the lady started to scream, "Hey," to me. And at that moment, I just knew I was into some deep doo-doo, man. And after that, she screamed, "I know you vandalized the supermarket, and that's why they had to close. Come here, you criminal. I am gonna call the police now." And at that moment, I was like, oh shit, what the hell am I supposed to do? However, it all didn't matter much, because my reaction at least, I just froze up instantly, because I had these crazy thoughts about this Karen. Like, what if I run away from her and she will scream even more and some random man walks past and thinks that I stole her purse or something, and then he will just attack me or like tackle me to the ground or something without even me being a criminal, you know? I didn't want that at all. Like, at this point, this Karen is just totally unpredictable. So like, back to the actual moment that was happening, like she literally grabbed my arm from the back, like my upper arm, and she literally pinched her hand so hard that it actually hurt so bad. Like, I almost wanted to plant my fucking elbow in her mouth because her face was just perfectly aligned with my elbow. But then I thought to myself, if that happens, then it wouldn't end well for me at all, probably. Because, you know, even though I didn't vandalize the supermarket window, I would now cave in the face of a Karen and get arrested anyways. Although it actually might have been worth it in the end, somewhere in my mind. Anyways, this crazy woman stopped me and started reiterating the same stuff she screamed before. And I was just like, "Ma'am, please stop touching me. I have no idea what you mean. I literally arrived at the supermarket a couple minutes ago. Please stop this." And long story short, this woman literally didn't care, like, at all. So I quickly understood she was just this horrible, hateful person who likes to threaten people because it's her hobby to do so or something. So yeah, she had her phone in her hand, and I actually saw that she wasn't kidding at all. Like, she literally called 911, yes, the freaking emergency number, to notify the police of a horrible vandal slash supermarket thief, which was apparently me in her eyes. And like, imagine the people she put in danger with this call. Like, you know, people who actually needed medical support immediately. But anyways, I had no choice left. I had to run. Because you see, just like I told you earlier, this town just sucked so bad, man. Like, I didn't want to deal with this shit anymore. Like, I was just so tired to the point of not caring anymore. Like, I didn't have the energy to stay there and let the cops come and just talk to me and her, because quite frankly, I was just done with this college life I had there. So yeah, that is exactly what I did. I ran the hell away from that place, back home, and just started packing up my bags. And boy, oh boy, how happy I was when I moved back to my parents and started studying somewhere else. All's well that ends well. The best way to support my channel is to binge watch my story videos. They are showing up on the screen right now. If you enjoyed the vid, make sure to smash the like button, it would mean the world to me. Subscribe if you are new on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.